Hello and welcome to the WhyKnox podcast brought to you by Visit Knoxville. My name is Jody Collins of Feral Giant and I'll be your host on this journey. What we'll be doing is interviewing different folks around Knoxville that make Knoxville the great place it is to live. We'll have staples that you see around town all the time, but we'll also have some lesser known folks, people behind the scenes that make this a great city. Be sure to subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. And if you'd like to share the podcast on social media, be sure to tag us at Visit Knoxville and use the hashtag WhyKnox. Without much further ado, here's the episode.
Kim Wilcox. My job here is owner. and
where is here?
And lead director of all the crazy people that work here. I am here at It's Also Yummy Cafe on South Peters Road.
Nice. And head grilled cheese slinger. That's
yes. A grilled cheese queen.
Grilled cheese queen.
Yes.
Awesome.
Creator of all weird food combinations in this joint.
Where are you originally from?
I was born in Louisiana.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
No wonder everything's so hot in
Yes.
here. Like hot sauce, hot chips.
Yes.
All of that.
But I grew up in the Midwest, actually. I grew up in Iowa.
I've met a lot of people here that come from Iowa, which
Yes.
seems like a really weird trek.
It is. But it was a great trek.
Yeah.
I love it here.
How long have you lived in Knoxville?
I have lived in Knoxville for 23 years.
Oh, good Lord.
Yes.
The Michael Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah, quite a while.
And what brought you here?
I was working in the TV industry.
Okay.
And got transferred here.
Okay.
From Iowa.
Okay. So there's an affiliate here that also had one in Iowa. We'll remain unnamed.
There's a broadcast group
Yeah.
that owned a station here.
Okay.
And transferred me from a station in Iowa to Knoxville.
What? Oh, my God. So was that a giant culture shock coming from Iowa to Knoxville?
Well, the town I came from was 25,000 people.
Okay.
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 So it was a little bit.
Yeah.
And we actually had two stations, a station and a satellite station.
Okay.
So we lived in a small town in the middle of the two.
Okay.
Population 746.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Everybody knows your business. Everybody. They know.
Andy, Aunt B,
Yes.
Barney, Opie,
if
all
the
of them.
carpet truck pulled up to put new carpet in, everybody knew. It doesn't matter.
Why didn't you call
Everybody
my
knows.
cousin to get your carpet?
That's
I'm
right.
sorry, I did a southern accent. Shouldn't do
And
this.
we saying you was getting new carpet.
Yeah. Oh, my
it was
God.
like, oh, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
the carpet layers
Oops.
came today.
Sorry. What did your folks do for a living?
My dad was in the Army for a long time.
Okay.
And then he was the administrator at nursing homes after he got out of the Army.
Okay.
So he was in healthcare.
Okay.
My mom sold real estate.
Okay.
She's always been in sales.
Okay.
Kind of like me. Anything kind of salesy, customer service related.
So now that you're head grilled cheese wrangler,
Yes.
grilled cheese queen,
Yes.
like what? So did you go immediately from working in television to this, or was there steps in between?
Well, I worked at an affiliate here for a long time.
Okay.
And then I went to work for a network in California.
Okay.
But I lived here, and I traveled a lot for them.
Okay.
And at some point through all that, it was fun. TV was fun, and I have learned a lot from it. It used to be more fun, but it got to be so corporate.
Okay.
And just like they sucked the fun out of working in TV. And I thought to myself, is this what you want to do forever?
Yeah.
And it never really was intended to be my career choice. It's a job that I just happened to step into and do for a very long time.
Okay.
So I said, I'm going to take a leap of faith and I'm going to do something with food because that's always what I've liked to do.
Okay.
So I just left, started doing some catering from home. I made cakes. That's really how I started. I made cakes for the restaurant that we're sitting in.
Oh, wow.
And the previous owner, I made all of his bakery cakes for him.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's how I got to know him. And when he was ready to sell, he was like, hey, you want to buy a cafe? And I'm like, well, yeah, I want to buy a cafe. And that's how I ended up with this place.
Oh, my God. Ain't no time like the present.
I know. It was so weird.
Okay, because I know this, So your husband Wade
Yes.
makes all the ice cream.
Yes.
So is that something he had done before, or
Never.
How did that come to be? Like,
never had made ice. Like if we made homemade ice cream at home, I made all the ice cream.
Okay.
Because he doesn't really enjoy. The only thing he enjoys about food is eating it. He does not enjoy.
I'm with him.
Yeah.
No.
Does not enjoy the preparation of it whatsoever.
Yeah.
When we bought this cafe, I had done enough catering that I thought, I think I want to start looking for a place.
Okay.
And I had looked around at some places, and Josh, who used to own this, who I bought it from, was a friend of mine.
Okay.
And he kind of helped me look. And finally, one day I got that call from him. So when we purchased this cafe, everything that they were doing came with it. We've expanded on that, but they did make ice cream, and they did make some soups, and then they had a different menu than what we have.
Yeah.
But we inherited the ability to make ice cream.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and learned real quick.
And he was it a gentle nudge, or did he just be like, I might try my hand at that way?
He was really excited about it. And he wanted that to be his part of this cafe.
That's awesome.
He wanted to own that. And so now, I mean, he makes all the ice cream. I don't.
Yeah.
I know how to do it,
Yeah.
but he doesn't want me to do it. And which sometimes is a blessing when we need a lot of ice cream. We collaborate on a lot of the flavors.
Yeah.
And a lot of times he'll say to me, that is not going to work. Nobody's going to like that. And I kind of have a knack for some of that stuff. So I say, you just got to trust me on this one. And then he makes it and we sell it and life is great.
I can still feel, I don't know whose idea the jalapeno ice cream was, but I can still feel the fire on my tongue. That one was so, and I eat jalapenos straight.
Right.
But for some reason in that ice cream,
yes,
it lit me up.
It did. I think it's the combination of the cold with the heat of the jalapeno makes it seem hotter.
There's a certain other place here in town that's no longer in existence, but one of my friends who can eat the wings that you have to sign the waiver for.
Yes.
We were in this certain non-ice cream spot, and they had habanero cinnamon ice cream.
Yeah.
And he got through about a quarter of it. And he's like, this is too hot for me. I was like, dude, some of the stuff you eat, my nose starts running sitting across the table from you.
Right.
And you can handle that. He's like, I don't know what it is. He's like, it's burning my throat so
We've
bad.
done peach habanero.
Okay.
And then we did the coconut jalapeno is probably what you had.
I think that's what I had, yeah.
And sometimes in the winter like this, I'll do a hot chocolate, but it's a chocolate with cayenne pepper in it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
it's great. It's great. Because I like, and a lot of things that we do, I kind of like the sweet and savory combination or the hot and sweet. I do a lot of things that are like that.
Okay. With Knoxville kind of being so spread out and kind of downtown building up, I kind of feel like you all are a little bit of an island out here in West Knoxville. I know you came to be here because the guy before you, but has this always kind of been like, have you ever thought about moving, or do you think this is kind of your home and you've built up your audience and this is the place you're meant to be? I
think this location, for as far as I can see in the future, will always be here.
Yeah.
We have at this location such a solid customer base.
Yeah.
And we have so many regulars, and it's amazing. We've been here 8 years and people are still finding us. Like it's because we sit so far off the road.
Yeah.
And that we do have a lot of traffic go by us, but they're going by us.
Yeah.
Like they're speeding by. So I love this spot. This spot will always be special to me because it's where we got the start, but that doesn't mean that I wouldn't. People ask me all the time, would you come here? Would you go to Maryville? Would you go to Powell? Would you go to Carnes? Would you go? So that's not out of the question.
Yeah.
But I would not sacrifice this location to do so.
It does blow my mind. Like whenever people like, where are the restaurants to go to in town? It's always, it's like, okay, you need to go here. You need to go here. You need to go here. You need to go. And this is always one of them of like, it's insane grilled cheese. And a lot of the people are West Knoxville people to where I'm like, have you ever been there? And they're like, no, I think I've heard of it. And I'm like, I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Because I don't live over here. If I lived over here, I would get out here more.
Right.
I was like, so other than here, what are some of your favorite places to go around town? Like food, entertainment, like what do you, are you stuck here all the time?
Well, the first 5 years I was stuck here a lot.
Okay.
Because when we took over, I had a lot to learn. You just don't get a break.
Right.
And finally, we got to the point where, we had a system down and we have good, solid people now.
Yeah.
And I can take off and leave most of the time, and go do stuff unless we're just like super, super busy or we have a lot of catering or something. But I also, I've gone through a couple surgeries, joint replacements in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
And I finally realized, I have got to take some time to chill.
Yeah.
And go out and do some fun stuff and not just this place will run without me for a couple hours. I have full confidence in the people that are here that it will do that. But we love to go eat and to try new places. Anything that's pizza related, that's hands down. I could eat pizza every day for the rest of my life and never complain about it. Never. I love to go to concerts. That is like a big release for me.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge movie person because by the time I get around going to a movie, I'm tired.
Yeah.
And I will probably fall asleep.
Especially now with like Cinnabar where you can lay down.
That would be,
drink a
everybody
beer.
talks about how great that is. That would be deadly for me. I would fall asleep. I know I would. So anything that's music related or to be outside, I like to go out by the lake and, going to eat but music especially.
Okay.
It's a big release for me to go listen to good music. I love it.
Okay. And you mentioned outdoors. Do you all get around to the parks? Do you bike or like to hike or do anything? Because it's, for me, three seasons out of the year, it's perfect to do all that. Which are fall, winter, and spring. But summer, no.
Summer's a little hot. Yes. We like to go out to the parks. We have a kayak that we like to use, but let me tell you about summertime and spring. It is my husband's a landscaper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when I might have a little time during those months, he is busy from March until November. So doing a lot during those months is very difficult. Okay. He usually leaves at the house at 6 a.m. and gets home maybe at 7 p.m. He's exhausted. Yeah. So that's a little tough. But I'm all up. I'm all about. I'll take a girls' trip and go to see a concert without him. I don't care.
So what do you think, since you've been here 23 years, you've seen a lot of changes. What do you think about the changes around town?
Well, I think that we've always had a huge restaurant scene in Knoxville.
Yeah.
I think all the new things that are coming are great. I probably, like many other small business owners, I'm always giving a big shout out to any local businesses that open, whether they're restaurants or not.
Yeah.
I really want to see them all succeed. It's not easy. It's not easy being a local business owner. There's a lot more that goes into it than what people realize goes into it. Yeah. It is all consuming. But I love the energy here. I think people are pretty progressive. Yeah. I think people, for the most part, I hear so many people talk about being so supportive of local business, and I love that. Yeah. And that hasn't always been the case. It hasn't always been the case.
No, I can see that. I think there's an excitement now. It's almost like a FOMO thing of like, oh, wait, you haven't tried this place?
Oh, for sure.
You've got to get to that place.
For
I can't believe there's one place I will mention off mic that I will not mention on mic that people are mad at me for having not gone there yet. And I was just like, sorry.
Well, people ask me about something sometimes, and I'm like, no, I haven't tried that. And they look at me like, you haven't tried that yet?
Yeah.
Are you serious? But I've heard people do that about our place too, so that makes me kind of happy.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That makes me happy when they say about us.
7 minutes ago, I was yelling at people for not coming here, and then I'm like, oh, wait, same.
Yeah. But I do think and people like to chatter about it, and I think that's cool.
Yeah. What do you think the future holds for Knoxville?
I think it will just keep getting better and better.
Okay.
I really do.
I like how you said better and better and not bigger and bigger.
No, No, I don't. I think it's just going to keep getting better and better. I really do. I have lived and visited in my prior jobs a lot of small towns, a lot of middle-sized towns. I just came back from Denver.
Yeah.
I was out there for 6 days. I love it here.
Yeah.
I love what the people are doing. I love the energy here. I love how excited people get about stuff. Is it perfect? No, but there's nowhere to live that is perfect.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy it here.
I always fuss at anybody who doesn't like something about the town or they complain about the time. I was like, you have two options. You can leave or you can make a change.
Right.
I was like, just sitting and complaining ain't going to get you nowhere.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Right. So how can folks find more about you or follow along on this crazy journey online?
Well, number one, they can come in and I will be happy to sit and talk to them about everything we do. And I will give them free samples.
Oh, nice.
I would bribe people with free samples. But you can follow us on Facebook.
Okay.
It's also Yummy Cafe / Hilton Head Ice Cream. You can follow us on Instagram.
Okay.
It's also Yummy Cafe Owner. You can follow us on Twitter if anybody ever follows anybody on Twitter anymore. On my personal Facebook page. But I post every day.
Yeah.
I post every day. And every time we have something new, every time we have a special, I post it. So people ask me all the time, how do we know? If you follow us on Facebook or Instagram, you will know every time I put something new out on the shelf.
And there's always a monthly special.
There is always a monthly grilled cheese, yes.
Yeah, it's always good. I'm still thinking about that meatloaf. I'm still thinking about that chicken and waffles.
Listen, I am so far ahead of the game because I had a few days in Denver of R&R.
Yeah.
I've already got the one in my mind for December, and that's rare.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
okay.
I know, right?
All right. Well, you'll have to come in here and check it out. Thank you.
Thank you, Jody.